Hello. So, my name's Skip. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what I expect from doing this. Um, I've done things like this in the sense that I teach on the side of my primary job, um, and have done these types of recordings through Zoom, so that I can provide information to the online classes I teach and have some sort of more immediate engagement in terms of instruction and just general communication and outreach. But I haven't done one where I usually just sit here and talk about myself and what I'm wrestling with, which is funny because if you were to ask my students, especially in face-to-face classes, they would tell you that I share a lot. Um, but what I'm looking to do, what I'm realizing I need to do is probably the best way to put it is just declutter a lot of stuff from my life. So I'm glancing up at the time. It's 7:22, it looks like. I got up at about 6:40 this morning, which is sleeping in for me. It's a Saturday morning. My son is still asleep. My dog is still asleep, but I'm up like I usually am before everybody else. But I did sleep in. Wow, 6:40. That's sleeping in for me. That's incredible. I'm usually up at 4:30 so I can do cardio Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday I usually sleep in, but I'm still usually up by 5:30 to 6. Some mornings not. So what I'm hoping to get from this is the opportunity to talk out loud, to say things out loud, to put them out there in a verbal form, not just a written form, because I do try journaling on and off about what I'm trying to figure out for myself and what I need for myself. And right now, that's a lot of decluttering. I've got so much physical stuff around me that I don't need. It doesn't serve me anymore. It maybe never did serve me, but for whatever reason, I got it and held on to it, and there it is. I mean, my garage, my workbench is covered with projects, literally projects that I've started. A lot of them are toys that I meant to fix for my son, but he keeps breaking them faster than I can fix them. And so they've piled up. Um, I've got empty boxes because I'm trying to declutter some of the physical stuff I have by selling it on eBay, right? So I'm saving boxes so I can ship them away because heaven forbid I don't have a box when it's time to send something to somebody who bought it on eBay. Yeah, so it's stuff like that. But it's also um, pens and pencils. How many of us collect those? Why do we have so many? Do we need that many? Just looking at my desk, I'm a toy collector and I've got little toys all over. And mixed with that, they all have some sort of interest or appeal to me, but mixed with that are the toys that are related to my son or the things related to my son, like a Pokemon card. My son, just going to show you here. This is a Pokemon card that my son made for me. This is important to me. He made this for me. He said, Dad, I'm making you a Pokemon card. This is it. There's the back, right? And he was probably 6 when he made that for me. Um, so I've got that, and right next to it, I have a real Pokemon card that I kind of think is cool looking, but then I have a stress ball. How many of us have these stupid stress balls that we never use? How many of us actually take these things and sit here and do this when we're feeling stressed? Honestly, I don't. It just sits there as a little yellow smiley face. And that probably, if anything, actually annoys me because it's always smiling at me. It's always bright and cheery, but I'm not always feeling bright and cheery. And um, sometimes it's good not to. And sometimes it's good not to be constantly reminded that you're not bright and cheery by seeing this, or that you're stressed, but you're not using this. In fact, I'm sure there are lots of studies that show doing this when you're stressed helps to calm you, helps to make you feel better, more relaxed. But the reality is, there are other things that I do when I'm feeling stressed that help me more than a smiley face stress ball. It's gone. I don't need it. It's going to go into the garbage or Goodwill or whatever. Right now, it's clutter on my floor because I just tossed it. Um, so I've got stuff like that that I've been told will serve me, but it does not serve me. It just sits on my desk and stares at me all day when I'm on my desk. So I think this is going to be my attempt to explore that, to look at those types of things, even emotionally. I've got um, things from my past relationships that still bother me a bit. Um, Not the person I'm dating now, who's incredible, but the last person I dated who was also incredible, but dealing with their own stuff and in the end wasn't ready for a relationship. And for months, I went on thinking everything was great. They said the most incredible things to me that nobody had ever said to me before. Literally, they told me things that they saw in me that nobody had ever said. And none of my partners had ever said these things to me. In fact, I had one partner who said the exact opposite to me. It was like they were constantly attacking. The emotional abuse was there, right? But then kind of did a 180 on me, this person, literally within like an hour of saying one thing and then an hour later breaking up with me in a text. And then the whole questioning of, okay, how much of that was real? Um, how was I unable to see this coming? I mean, I saw things, but I never thought that they would leave. Because that was the opposite of what we had talked about. We'd always talked about how you talk about things. You don't just leave somebody. And it's their decision to stay or go, without a doubt. That's not my decision for them. But when you're in a partnership, if that's where you think you're headed, then ideally you talk to your partner about it and you see why you're feeling that way and if there's something that can be done to salvage things. And that was something that I and this person had talked about, especially in regards to cheating, because I had been cheated on several times in my past. And so to have them not do that and to just dictate to me what was going to happen, and it left a scar. And it makes it hard for me in this relationship that I'm in now to always go with it and not question if maybe something that's happening or something that's said is an impact that's going to make me feel like they are getting ready to leave. And that sucks, right? I did one of those attachment styles that I have a secure attachment, but that doesn't mean that you don't have traumas and some fears. It just means that I have a strong attachment style. Um, I have a confident one. Whatever the term was that it used, I apparently have one of the better ones. Um, and yet this last person I dated left a scar on that. And it leaves me questioning my ability to tell if the other person is there or not. Yeah, that's a hard one. So there's emotional things like that that I want to think about and address because frankly, whether or not the person I'm seeing now, if it works or not, I would rather my relationships work with a partner. I would rather not continue to go through this game of do they actually mean what they're saying? And I do trust this person I'm with. Trust is really big for me. If I don't have trust, it doesn't work. And so the last person, um, they broke that trust that I had for them. And so as much as I care about them still in various ways and wouldn't mind being a friend with them, I don't trust them enough to ever want to date them again. Not to say that they want to date me or that I actually want to date them. It's just that's something that's gone. And it's hard to rebuild my trust once it's gone in terms of relationships. Um, so there's the physical stuff, there's trauma and things related to relationships, there's the mental head games, there's health. I have stuff around my health that I want to think about and determine what really works for me. And so I do cardio and then I walk my dog and I do stretching and I'm trying to do weights or resistance training type stuff a bit more. All these things that I'm supposed to do, but as my nutritionist pointed out, they're like, you're actually doing some of the stuff way and beyond what is recommended. And you're stressing about not getting to some of the other stuff. So maybe dial some of it down. Dial down some of the cardio that you're also replicating in the walking. So I do literal cardio type stuff, flow and boxing type virtually stuff. And then I walk my dog for another 10 minutes or so. And then I do stretching. And the cardio I do has stretching in it. So I'm like doing it there too. And that makes it hard to get to the resistance training because I get up at 4:30 and I have to be in the shower and out by 6:30 to make sure my son is ready to go by 7:30. I actually start waking him up about 6, but I need him to be up by 6:30 so that we can get out the door on time. And that adds stress. So how can I navigate that? And one of the things I did was realize I don't need to do an hour of cardio. So I've reduced it. I shoot for 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how long the segments are that I um, start. And then I take my dog for a walk, which was something I hadn't done in a while, and I missed a lot of taking my dog for a walk in the morning. And then I stretch after that. And then if I can get to the weights, I do. Otherwise, I try and do that in the evening. So I don't have to do it all first thing in the morning. But I have found that the cardio and the stretching are the things that serve me best in the morning for the rest of the day. That seem to energize me, that seem to get me ready for the day more than the weights. So there's those types of things too to figure out what serves me best. I really hate these virtual backgrounds. I love them, but it's like you move a little bit, it's like, oh, look, my head's disappearing now. Sorry, squirrel moment. Anyways, and look at that. My hand goes up and now I've got white coming up on my body. I guess I got to keep my hands down, which is hard because I like to move my hands sometimes. Um, so anyways, these are just an attempt for me to verbalize what I'm struggling with or what I'm trying to come to grips with or what I'm trying to do to make my life healthier for me and thus for those around me. Um, and I journal, so I have more private thoughts I can put there. These are definitely going to be very public thoughts, but that's okay because I guess there's a certain accountability when you say something public, right? I don't know if I'll continue to do these. When I woke up this morning, I just felt the urge to do this, to talk about what I'm trying to do. And maybe in part because somebody will see it and they'll say just the thing I need to hear. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing it. It's not like I like being in the limelight. I don't expect a lot of people to see this or follow it. I don't even know if anybody has ever followed anything I've ever done. I only know that the stuff I've done for classes are reviewed by students because it was something they needed to look at for the class so they would know the content for the online classes. So I'm going to stop now because I really am starting to ramble and it's 7:34. My son will actually wake up soon, potentially. And there are some things to do to start on this new journey of getting rid of stuff. So here we are, December 20th at 7:34 in the morning. It's not even New Year's, and I'm not declaring this as a resolution. I'm declaring this as a necessity in my life to change things. All right. Well, thanks to anybody who's listened or commented. Thanks to anybody who hasn't listened or commented, because really that's not what's important at the moment. It's important for me to talk about these and then to be able to go back and look at this and just have one more way to get this stuff out besides just journaling. All right. Bye.